No, sir. Just made it up for today.
Okay. Well, the jury must be struggling a little bit if they couldn't reach a verdict yesterday.
I'm guessing so. I'm guessing. When I was watching the live feed earlier, the judge was talking about which videos to send to the jury. So I'm assuming they were wanting to watch footage or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think both the prosecution and the defense had objections to certain videos.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I thought, if they were going to go with straight out self-defense, I thought they would have reached a verdict pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Within a few hours.
Well, it's also a heavy case.
Oh, I know. I know. And the jury instructions. I watched the judge give. I watched most of the trial, and I watched the judge give the jury instructions. And I'm a lawyer, and if he had handed me a 36-page document like that, it would take me close to a week just to understand it.
Right.
And here he is giving it to a jury.
A bunch of people have never seen it before. Yeah.
What media are you with?
I've had a radio, well, they call them podcasts now, but I've had a live radio and online production for about 10 years.
Oh, okay. Like in the Illinois area? Or,
yeah.
What's the name of it?
The Machine. Yeah, we with stuff like this, we're objective. With everything else, we are political commentators.
Okay.
So we don't.
What leaning do you think?
We don't really go for sides. We said that early on that even when we go vote, that it does not matter if there's a D in front of the name and an R in front of the name. If we think they're a good person and they're going to have our best interest, then we're going to vote for them regardless. And but we've had a lot of people say, well, you're right, you're right winger or whatever else like that, and then a week later we'll have some guy say, well, you sound like a Democrat. And
you sound like what?
He's like, well, then the next week, the next production, we'll have someone say we're a Democrat.
Oh.
So
well, that's good.
We're constitutionalists. We don't believe in the two-party system. We believe in the country. So.
Right. How
are you, sir? I did too. I was like, it's a really loud radio.
Yeah, I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. My kids send me stuff. The one I probably listen to the most is because it's I get it with the New York Times. It's the Daily.
Yeah.
And it's always kind of a left slanted, but not always. Sometimes it's kind of objective.
Yeah, him and I have butted heads before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to the occasional Joe Rogan and who's the other guy that's with the Times? Evans? What's his name?
I'm wanting to say yeah. I can't remember his name.
Jonathan somebody. But I also I don't listen to his blog or his podcast, but I read his articles. I get almost daily when he puts them out as John Cass. You read John Cass at all?
Yes.
He was with the Tribune, and they fired him, I guess.
Yeah.
He's got to go. He's still doing his stuff.
Well, and I tell people, constantly, I was like, it doesn't matter left or right or whatever, wherever you get your source, read the entire article and make your own decision. Don't believe what they're telling you, because somebody has an alternative motive for it.
Oh yeah. Well, it's amazing even because I get the Kenosha News, and they put out an article yesterday, and the only connection to the Rittenhouse trial was their commentary on these FBI drone usage, which is kept secret, and not only kept secret, but they actually set up dummy corporations under which they register the airplane to bury it even more.
Right.
And the essay was all about the concern about why does it need to be secret. We know they use drones, and why are they trying to hide that they even use them? And yet the comments all about Kyle Rittenhouse was innocent or guilty.
Right.
Because all they saw was the headline.
Yeah, they didn't read the article. They never do.
Nothing to do with Rittenhouse and his guilt or innocence.
Well, and like I said, we're trying to remain objective, but I mean, with the background that I have and the friends that I have and everything else like that, my friends are lawyers, they're police or FBI,
Right.
and I've had several of them tell me that this shouldn't even have made it to trial.
What?
I had several of them tell me this shouldn't even have made it to trial, and the other ones, hook them and cook them. But I'm like,
no, this. I mean, I from the very beginning, it was. I saw it as self-defense. I mean,
I did as well, and any time I talk about it, I produce U.S. Title Code 18 or something that has to do with law. I'm like, listen, this is the reason why I believe this is it.
Right.
What it is. It's like, and the video doesn't lie.
Right.
I was like, the witness is mine, but the video is tantamount to the truth.
Right. Well, and even videos you have to be suspect of, or at least view circumspectly. But here, the videos from every angle to me establish the same thing.
Exactly.
Not to mention eyewitnesses.
Well, and there was a lot of speculation, and we brought it up almost immediately to our speculation as to whether or not the prosecution was intentionally trying to throw the case to get a mistrial so they could redo it.
Right.
Because I don't know if the guy is a complete ignoramus when it comes to firearms, but you don't point if it's not loaded, you don't point it at a crowd in the middle of a courtroom.
Right.
And then FMJs are now armor piercing. I'm like, I was a firearms instructor.
His ignorance on that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you know that case?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I got it on my desk. I got that photo. So.
Yeah. Anyway, I've never seen that guy in real life.
No.
But everything I saw. Now, it seemed to me like they really rushed in to get the arrest on the books.
Less than 24 hours.
To appease the masses.
And this is unheard of, and I mean, I know you as a lawyer know this. It's unheard of and unprecedented, and I've never seen this. Right. This right here was a rush to judgment.
Right. Well, the other thing that I was not surprised at, but I thought telling, was that Michael Grafley, the chief prosecutor, did.
Oh crap. He sucker punched somebody in the back of the head and wonder why he's arrested. Oh, it's gonna get spicy. We don't know. Last reports I heard that they were arguing over 6 minutes of missing video. Oh, sorry guys. bringing a mob down on you. They're right behind you.
Get back there. But you like to play too. You like to touch people.
Eat a dick. Get back up here. What? God damn it, it just went Carter again. It just went Carter again.
Again?
Yes, that helps. The clapping helps. I like it. It's very good. Keep going.
I hope it breaks out. I really do.
Oh, I hope it breaks out. Okay, I got that on camera, bud. Hope you know that too.